Hi guys, it's Allie, and today we are going to be trying out the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette. So for those of you who don't know, this is Tati Beauty by Tati Westbrook. She is a YouTuber here. She came up with her own beauty line, and this is the eyeshadow palette that she came out with. I got it when it first went on sale, and I actually did receive it really quickly, and I was excited about it. So much has happened. For those of you who don't know, I was here and I was gone, and now I'm back, but I have been traveling back and forth. So anyway, long story short, I got this right before we were going back to where I used to live, and then it was the holidays and it was just like so much craziness going on. But I wanted to film my first impressions and my thoughts about this. So don't mind my hair, it's a hot mess, and I finally got a second to film, so I'm like, I'm doing it anyway. Anyways, so this is what the palette looks like. One thing that I did see them just like, oh no, but it's fine. You see little fingerprints over here, and some are mine, some are my daughter's, and I tried wiping it off. It's not coming off, but the packaging is pretty. It's very sleek, very like hefty, which is nice. I like the logo that's very just like kind of bold, but like minimalistic, nothing too crazy. And this is what it looks like. How pretty is that? I have to be honest, and I did see just a couple of reviews online. I didn't watch them too in depth, I have to be honest, but I kind of like skimmed through a few just to get an idea, but I didn't want any of that to influence like my thoughts. And everyone did say that the mirror in here is very nice, and as I'm looking at it, I agree. It's really nice. It's not just like a reflective film or whatever that people throw on. It is pretty. I like it. So there are 6 different shades, 4 different finishes. So we have Memory, which looks like black. Then we have Ritual, Story, Soothe, Aura, and Poet. Ooh, looking at it up close, that's really pretty. And for the finishes, there's Matte, Sequin, Metallic, and Glitter. Looking at it up close, I have to say I'm actually more excited than I was, which I was pretty excited about, but these look really pretty. I can do some swatches, and then I'm gonna do a quick little eye look just because I want to try it out. Let me do that. Okay. Matte, and then Sequin. This looks pretty. There's like blue purple reflex in that, which I did not know was in there. That's pretty. And then Metallic, which is like a little bit more orange looking. And then the Glitter. Okay. I want to see the glitter on my lid, because swatching it, I was like, really pigmented. My fingers are a little stained now, but you have that. The Aura, I guess, is more of a beige, but we have the Matte, Sequin. Ooh, that's pretty. Metallic, and Glitter. Whoa, that glitter is really fun. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, so I'm definitely more excited about it now. I feel like even on camera it's not really doing justice. There's a lot going on in those glitters. Now let's do Soothe. So Soothe is a little bit of a warmer light brown. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room. Okay, Soothe. So Matte, Sequin, Metallic, and Glitter. Wow, I dug into that glitter. Okay, so Matte, Sequin, Metallic, and Glitter. Story is like an orange. Matte, Sequin, Metallic, glitter. I want to see how these glitter work without being wet. Matte, sequin, metallic. Metallic. Okay, that's better. And glitter. Okay. Let's do Ritual is like a deeper, rich brown. Matte, sequin, metallic, and glitter. We're gonna do that right here. Matte, sequin, metallic, and glitter. That metallic, let me redo that. I don't know if maybe it's how I'm swiping. Okay, so I had to actually go and wash my hands a bit because I forgot that I swatched it on my hands and there was glitter everywhere. So, okay, so I'm gonna try to use as many finishes as possible. And lately what I've been using as eyeshadow primer is the MAC Pro Longwear it's the Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Okay, let's talk about price point. I don't remember if I said it or not, but it goes for $48. Realistically, it's so funny because I'm like, which ones would I really use? And to be honest, I would use all of them. I would use all of the finishes, all of the tones. I'm going to be going in with a matte Soothe, a little bit of warmth in the crease. There's a little bit of fallout, so I did watch Tati's video when she first came out with it, and to be honest, my memory's so bad, I don't remember. I want to say she did address that there will be some fallout, but realistically, like, it's, oh wow, that's very pigmented. Realistically, it is powder, right? It's a pressed powder, so I feel like you have to expect some fallout, and to be honest, it doesn't bother me because a lot of my favorite shadows do have a little bit of fallout, but as long as the performance is there, who cares? And as long as it's not like all over my face, it's fine. That is very pigmented. And it blends out nicely. I do go to Tati's channel a lot for product review and all of that. What does she call herself? Like the product investigator or something like that. She does thoroughly enjoy it, and I believe that you can tell. So generally I do trust what she says. Of course, makeup is so personal and so individual that it all depends on the person. So what works perfectly for her might be horrible for someone else, and that's fine. So, but I did like how that came out. I'm gonna go in with the Sequin Story. So that's this orange glittery color right here. You really can't tell on camera. Seeing it in person is very different than on camera. So I'm gonna go also in the crease, but a little bit more onto my lid than just the crease. So kind of underneath that Soothe, that matte Soothe color that I used as like a transition, I guess, and just fluffing it out. This is blending out so beautifully. I don't know if you guys could tell on camera. Wow. 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 Okay. Let's go in with a metallic in the color Poet. So that is this one up here. I kind of want to use a darker metallic because when I swatched it, some of them I'm like, this is more like on the lid and fluffing it out. That's beautiful. I do have to say, I like Tati. I do. So part of me was like really hoping that this would be a hit. But I kept reminding myself to not be biased because I want to be honest. I'm an honest person, but I am being honest. This is really freaking pretty. I'm gonna go in with the Memory Metallic, so that's like the black metallic. Wanted to see how it looks like it's like a little bit lighter and brighter and warm. Now let's add a little bit of like smokiness in there. Again, I'm just trying to use up like as many shades and finishes as possible just to get a better idea. So now putting it on the brush, I feel like I had to kind of definitely tap in there a few times to get some in there. I'm using the same brush, but let's see what it looks like. That one, when I swatched it, I wasn't thrilled about, and putting it on, I kind of feel the same way. Now, I don't know if this is one that maybe she recommends putting with your finger, or maybe a more packed, dense brush. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's still blending out nicely, but I feel like I kind of have to work at this one a little bit more than I did with the other ones. It's not picking up, the brushes aren't picking up as much product as I'd like, but building it, it's making it a little bit more smoky and deep, which is pretty. I'm gonna go crazy over that. I just, again, want an idea of what it looks like. I wonder what it works like with your finger, because I know she likes using that method a lot. So let's go in. Okay, it did apply better with your finger. That specific shade I would use if I'm looking for a very specific look. Let's go in with the Story Matte. And I just want to use a fluffy brush again, kind of warm that up again. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Poet Matte. The mattes are gorgeous. I want to do a little bit of the Memory Matte. So basically the black matte. Here. That is pigmented. Ooh, that is so pigmented. We are having a smoky moment. Normally I do my eyes first and then my makeup, but today I wanted to have it all done since I did focus on the eyes. But you can see, I mean, I definitely used a more fluffy brush than I would have if I had known it was this pigmented. So there's a little bit going on down here, but we'll clean that up. Let's do a sequin ritual. The sequin. So there's like that very finely milled glitter in there. There's quite a bit of fallout, but that's okay. Very, very pigmented, I have to say. I'm happy and I'm impressed with that. What glitter shall we use? Let's do Aura. I didn't use Aura, so that's this one. Synthetic brush. This is the MAC 252, I believe. Let's go in. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow.
Wow.
It's all there, which is nice. It's all there. It's not like falling. I'm very impressed, especially with glitters, because usually there's ton of fallout under here with glitters, and no, this is beautiful. How fun is this, right? So I'm going to use the same brush, but the other side, and I'm going to get that Poet color, so that pink color, and see right on top. It's just more glitter. Beautiful. Very pretty. I'm going to use this like pencil brush. It's a Sigma pencil brush. It's the E30. And I'm going to go in with Poet Matte. It's going to go on the lower lash line. Like so. I'm going to go in with the Matte Memory, the black. Remind myself that it's very pigmented. I'm just going to go in the outer corner here. On the lower lash line. I think everybody should probably get their hands on this, to be honest. And I'm not just saying that. It's so easy to work with. The nice thing too is you can come up with lots of different looks with this. I know like people see the glitter and they're like, whoa, that's not for me. But you can come up with such simple like everyday looks, and you can come up with like glam, you know. Let's smoke that out. I'm gonna go in with the matte Aura. That's like the light beige. Let's go in and put that on my brow bone. Just like so. This type of look I feel like would look great with like big false lashes. I'm about to sit down and have dinner with my family, so think about if I want to do that or not. But I'm gonna put a little liner on my waterline. Let's do a wing. This is Hank and Henry Slick With It in Blickety Black. This one's nice. Not my favorite, I will say, but it's nice. So let's just do a little liner and see how that goes on top of the glitter. I want to see how that works. Let's do this side. That actually is not that difficult to work with. Both this liner, but like a liner on top of a glitter, I feel like it's actually pretty good. So let me throw some mascara on and gather up my thoughts. Definitely with this type of look, I feel like long, big, bold lashes would be good. I'm not going to do that today, but I'm very impressed by all of this. I have to say, off the bat, when I saw it, I was like, cool concept, but like, part of me, I have to be honest, part of me was kind of like skeptical, like, okay, you have 6 different colors, 4 different finishes. Cool. But isn't it all gonna kind of look the same? I don't know. I'm sure I can't be the only one who thought that way when I heard the concept. But I have to be honest, after getting my hands on it, it's like so much better than I was expecting. That's a thing. Okay, so let me backtrack a little bit. Even though it is 6 different tones, it's not necessarily 6 colors. Does that make sense? Like, all of the memory or the ritual, story, soothe, aura, poet, it's not all gonna look exactly the same. So when I first saw it and heard of it, I was like, okay, so it's basically what? Black, brown, orange, light brown, beige, and burgundy. So to me, it's like, at first, to me, I was like, okay, cool. It's basically 6 colors. You just have like 4 different versions of it. But that's so not the case. Even if it was, like, still cool concept, right? But like the aura matte is so different than the sequin aura and the metallic aura and definitely the glitter aura. So I feel like you definitely have to get your hands on it to understand, because I was excited and then I used it and now I'm like very excited. So even just looking at it, I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. But getting your hands in there makes a big difference. I do have to say the metallics I want to play a little bit more with, because I was not as wowed off the bat with the metallic row. The glitter is like, you kind of expected that from Tati. You expected the glitters to be pretty intense, but like classy, you know? Not like, I don't know, children's makeup glitter, if that makes sense. So the glitter is beautiful. The metallic I do like. I just want to play with a little bit more. The sequins are very pretty. It's like that very super fine milled glitter. And the mattes are amazing. I have to be honest, amazing. Honestly, for $48, you get a lot of possibilities with this palette. The mirror, like I've heard and I do agree with, the mirror, the quality is great and it's big. I like that. I like that it's like solid, it's hefty, it's sturdy. The quality is there. It's good. It's really good. And I honestly did not expect anything less. So the one thing, but we will survive, is just, this is going to be filthy. I know it because I'm going to be using this and it's going to be filthy. But that's okay. I really do like the sleekness. I like that it looks like a book. I like that you can have it on display and it'll look pretty. I love the different tones. I love that you can get all these different looks with it. And overall, I am definitely thoroughly impressed by this. So I was expecting it. I had a little bit of skepticism, but I love this palette. So I don't think that the camera is really doing it justice, but it's also late and I'm working with limited lighting. And even so, even after watching videos and seeing pictures and all of that, I just think seeing these colors in person is on a whole other level. So Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1 is beautiful. So good job, Tati. I know she did come out with a different product too, the Blendiful. Let me know if you guys are curious about that. Maybe I'll get my hands on that. Let me know if you guys have this and what you think about this, because to be honest, I've only heard good things and I have to agree with it. And I already am thinking about all the different ways that I can personally use it and I can use it professionally, which I'm very excited about. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my first impressions / review-ish. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to give this button a thumbs up, turn on the little bell for notifications, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what other types of videos you'd like to see from me. And should we stick with it? Should we stick with the be sure to stay happy? As always, be sure to stay happy. And I think that's it. Okay, so I will see you guys in my next video.